You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, what's happening?
Let me tell you, I know Marlon getting a lot more money.
Why's that?
He got his own cameraman. He got his own camera crew now.
Hey, Marlon always had money.
Last person came in here and did that was Mariah Carey. She had her own lighting director.
Some money now.
No, he's been making money, but no, he's making money.
She had a tattoo artist in case she met a nice young man. She put a tattoo on their back. I had to, hey man, I had to get somebody in here because it's hard to do everything selfie style.
Got you.
And I'm this guy, you tripped me out. So thug ass over here, he doing his, he was typing and he had his hands in tight position, like ASDF, semicolon, hit the semicolon with the pinky.
He had his wrist up, I saw that.
No, it messed me up. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, I remember one thing from grade school. It was to learn how to type.
Well, Marlon Wayans, if you don't know, he got my 14-year-old daughter grounded.
Oh,
what?
She told me she went to her friend's house and she seen Haunted House 2 by Marlon Wayans. And I said, let me watch this to see what they were watching. And he has one scene in this movie where he is fondling and having sex with a doll.
Oh, we were talking about that.
It's disrespectful because, he's letting the doll eat his booty. He's eating the doll's booty.
What's wrong? You have your daughter watch porn?
Here's the good part.
He takes the condom off on the doll. I said, baby, you're grounded. Why?
Here's the good part. You don't have to have the sex ed conversation with her.
Right.
You be like, yo, just watch this movie.
Watch this movie.
By Marlon Wayans.
No, Envy caught his daughter with
need.
her stuffed animals.
No.
Would you rather get your daughter with a dude or a doll?
Neither. How about that?
A doll all day. Here's the thing. I let my kids watch it. My son was 11 at the time. My daughter was 13. They came to the premiere. The doll scene came on. They went just like this. And I said, hey, open your eyes. Look at it. See that? That's how you was made. See that move right there? Yeah, that's how you was made. Like when that position right there, that's what makes girls. And I'm just a different kind of father.
What position makes girls?
I don't know. I was just making it up.
Okay, I didn't know if that was
Doggy
true.
style.
But actually, interestingly enough, 50 Shades
You know
of Black.
how you do, girls and boys? It's all about your ovulation. So when you're ovulating, the closer you do it to when you're ovulating, the more your X sperm swims faster because
that
the
really
secretions. True? Yeah, I know all about.
I was told you get
I know
boys
all about the vagina.
You get boys if you keep your socks on. If you take your socks
Man,
off, you get girls.
you and your hood myths. What the hell?
I was told you get girls if the guy and the girl
I heard you jerk off with your left hand. You jerk all the girls out. You jerk off with your right hand. All the boys.
There's all kinds of theories, but they said if a woman's on top, that makes boys or something like that. I don't know.
No, it's all about when you're ovulating because the God made it so when your secretions come. I read a book called How to Choose the Sex of Your Baby. So, because I wanted a boy first, it didn't work. I had a girl.
So this is not true. Then.
But now I got a boy and a girl. So it works. I just was impatient. I was just like, let's just start making babies. So what happens is the vagina makes this juice that makes the boy swim faster because the X sperm I think is a bit smaller. Yeah, no, it's the woman juice. It's the secretions while she's ovulating. I call it the juice.
The wetness.
You got the juice now.
That's what keeps it wet, right?
Get Mitchell. You got the juice now, man.
Marlon, you got to make up your mind. You gonna take the coat off?
It's hot. Y'all got a slave hot in this.
You got like 5 layers. Though.
I just want to pick cotton up in this damn place.
Now, 6 years ago, Marlon, you called me 50 Shades of Black on Twitter, and now you turned it into a movie.
So you want some credit?
I could at least got a cameo.
But is it still 50 Shades of Black or is it 50 Shades of light skin now?
Probably gray.
No,
I ain't light skin.
He cherry wood.
Cherry wood.
The color of a casket now. No, but I went and turned it into a movie, man.
You funded it yourself and all that?
I got a financier.
Okay.
I Am Global financed it. It's still a low budget movie. Moderate. I mean, small. We did it for under $5. Produced it and wrote it with Rick Alvarez, my producing partner, Mike Titus, who directed Haunted House in 1 and Haunted House 2, the one that got your daughter grounded.
Yep, that one.
Yeah, he directed this one as well. But this one is, I like this one a little, like this is my best one because I think it looks the best. I think it's for females and guys. And I think it's a great date movie and it looks great. It's really, really funny. I got me, Afion Crockett, Mike Epps, Jane Seymour, King Batch is in it from Instagram and Vine. He's really funny in the movie.
Does that sound weird to say to you?
Instagram and
What,
Vine.
King Batch is in it from Instagram.
No, I got the biggest star in the world in there. Vine star, he crazy, killing them in 6 seconds. No, but but those guys are stars in their own right. Respectfully, that's the young crop, and they just got to learn to take 6 seconds, turn it into 3 minutes, then turn that into 22 minutes, and then turn that into an hour and a half. Yeah. And over time, if you do it, I think Vine and Instagram is a great training ground for the young kids.
Now, it's something to be said about.
If you're over 30, you get on stage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. There's something to be said about a tweet turning into a movie, though. Like, did you see that and be like, you know what, 50 Shades of Black, that might be a right movie?
No, I seen women reading the book, and I was just like, what is this book? And girls was all secretive and curled up and all hot and bothered on the airplanes, and I was like, what is this book? So I started reading the book, and I was like, oh, wow. Housewives, y'all ain't getting laid right at home. So I was like, you know what, this will make a great parody book. So at first I was going to do a parody book, the first one, and then I saw the movie, and I was like, me and Rick was like, yo, this is definitely a movie. And a movie when you're inspired, when you sit down and you just start looking at the movie, and in the theater while you're watching the movie, you have like 10 pages of jokes. Yo, there's a flick in there. So we just went home and just started grinding.
Did you
it
think
didn't
all
hurt
that
that
stuff?
Haunted House made so much money.
It didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Listen, we in New York. You better stop saying what kind of money it made.
Did you think that book was funny?
You get them lower Brooklyn up in here and get me killed.
While you were reading
them
it,
little cuckoos. Yes, baby.
while you were reading the book, did you think it was funny, like the things that Christian Grey was doing, or is that things that you've done?
Everything he did, I did in like the 9th grade.
I didn't think it was really that.
It wasn't sexy.
Edgy.
It's like, you handcuff her, and then what?
Right.
I'm gonna flog you. Ain't no black woman gonna take time with
no
it.
thanks.
Hit me and let's go. Let's do this.
But do you get to enjoy your movie? Because you said you went to the movies and you got all these notes. Do you watch a movie to enjoy it, or you
He read the
watch it
book, Envy.
just in case you're about to do a parody?
You know what's funny? I can't look at any movie and enjoy. The only movie I went to enjoy really was Star Wars. I went to see Star Wars. I went to enjoy it, but I made the mistake of bringing my son. And this little, can I curse? This little mother kept asking me questions. He was like, Dad, so who's that? I was like, son, that's Han Solo. Okay, so who's he? I said, that's Luke Skywalker's best friend. Who's Luke Skywalker? I said, go watch the movies at home. God damn, I'm trying to watch the movie. So that movie I went to enjoy. But most movies, when I sit there, everything, it's just the way I see the world, man. I go to funerals, and I'm sitting there cracking up. Me and my brothers, we just...
This is the guy that be liking the funeral statuses on Facebook. My grandma died.
I go to Snapchat and just go on the casket, and I'll like look at the dude in the coffin and look at their shoes. Like, what are those?
No.
I'm wrong, but I have fun. That's just my life, man. It's just the way I see the world.
Now, you and Mike Epps, y'all did the movie together. Was there
Yes.
any tension? Because he's playing Richard Pryor, you was playing Richard Pryor.
No, man.
Put him in the movie, so.
This ain't, they always try and put against each other, man. This is, in the end of the day, we both gone up for a part. Mike wound up getting it. I'm happy for him, but that part has been floating around for so long. I just want them to do the damn movie already. Right. And I look at it like this. Me and Mike, we went up for the same movie and everything, but whatever happens is supposed to happen. God don't make mistakes, so I don't trip. Any role I don't get, I don't go, man, that was me. That was supposed to. No, God didn't want that for me. I got what I needed out of Pryor. It got me to do stand-up. And for years, I didn't do stand-up. I was scared to do stand-up. And that movie, the actor in me was like, yo, I have to do stand-up if I'm going to play the greatest comedian ever. And it brought me to the stage. And now, like I said, Mike's doing a movie, but it brought me to the stage, and I'm on that stage every weekend grinding, and I'm getting better and better as it goes on. And I realize I don't want to play a legend. I want to be a legend. So I'm so happy that, Pryor brought me to the stage, because this is my journey to become Marlon Wayans. So,
well, perfect time to tell us those dates you have coming up.
Speaking of which, if y'all want to see me starting to become a legend in the beginning stages, way beginning. No, but I see it's a great show. January 22nd, I'm at the Orpheum Theater in New Orleans. So that's right now. That's Friday. Okay. I'm at the Orpheum Theater in New Orleans. February 12th through the 14th, I'm at Caroline's on Broadway in New York City. I'm coming home. February 19th, I'm at the Aztec Theater in San Antonio. And February 20th, I'm at the House of Blues in Dallas, Texas. Get your tickets now.
That's interesting. You didn't want to do stand-up when you come from a family of great stand-up.
But that's why it was so intimidating. Because you understand, you come up in the house, everybody got the same jokes. You know, we all have the same mom. We all got the same dad. We all know each other. But I realized something. We all have a different point of view. Even when we make our movies, when me, Sean, and Keenan make a movie together, it has a different point of view because it's 3 different points of view. When I do a Marlon movie, it's different. I stuff animals for 2.5 minutes. I'm sorry, but that's where my crazy mind
It
goes.
was actually 2:45.
Okay, 2:45, 2:47 if you if you count the foreplay, 2:53.
Was he putting it down, Envy? Would you say he was putting it down on a scale of 1 to 10?
He was doing his thing. After
How about
I
this?
turned the wife over, I was like, we're going to do something this movie. He was going in. I said, man.
My favorite part was when I had the doll and I go, oh, you cut to, and the doll sitting
Here,
there,
let me help you out.
She's looking at ass, boy. She's looking at ass. That's the part on set when everybody was like, this dude is out of it. Because that was
violated Uncle Drew. So
I'm sorry,
bad.
Uncle Drew. I'm bad.
Uncle Drew had won't stop shaking.
He like, put my face in his ass. But I went in. I did it like I was having sex. I've had girls come up to me and go, that Haunted House 2 scene, that doll, I wish I was the doll. I ain't gonna front. I masturbated to that a couple of times. And I was like, that's sick, but that's dope because that's why I did it.
Now, when it comes to legacy, like you are a Wayne, you got legends that came before you. Did you get to that point where you were like, yo, I got my own story to tell?
Yeah, man. And I'm, oftentimes people go, man, I had a dude come up to me and goes, man, you're a legend. I was like, dude, first of all, I'm too young to be a legend. That's for, and I'm too unaccomplished to be a legend. What are you talking about, man? You could this movie, that movie, you did this in living color. I said, listen to me. My brothers are legends, and I've been a part of that legacy. I'm not a legend until Marlon means as much as Wayans. And that's what these next 20 years of me working is toward my legacy, to put my stamp down, to do as much as I can. And I'm very proud to be a Wayans. There's nothing, I hold that badge of honor like I do being black. It's nothing greater for me than to be a part of my family. I love them, and they've nurtured me, and they've grown me to be the man that I am. And now it's about, humbly, just going on the journey of being Marlon. Wherever that winds up, and you put Marlon Wayans together, hopefully, it's something that makes you smile. You know what I mean?
Now, how do you define a funny comedian? The reason I ask is we had T.K. Kirkland up here, and he said Kevin Hart wasn't funny. And
that's not even fair.
But when I asked a couple of comedians, they said, yeah, they don't think that he's funny as well. And I was like, I find Kevin Hart
that's
funny.
not even fair. Kevin is. If you hang out with Kevin,
he's
funny.
funny.
Kevin's
funny.
But this is what TK said he don't find his stand-up funny. He said he finds him hilarious in movies, hilarious on TV. He said he don't find his stand-up
funny. If you make people laugh, every theater you go to, you sitting there and you selling out stadiums, and you got 30,000 people laughing, you're funny. You can't sit there and go, he ain't funny. Funny is subjective, and if the majority of people are laughing and think you are funny, then you're funny. Now, in stand-up, you always have your best specials, you always have your best moments, and then there's times you go, that could have been better. Kev's at that place where he's been so accomplished that now people like this, and now it's just, it's people, they're not.
People just waiting to hate too, though.
And they're hating, but Kevin is funny. There's you can't do what that man is doing. What he's doing is historic, and I think we should applaud him, be happy for him. He's a friend. I love him, and I'm happy for his success. I'm gonna go buy. I ain't gonna buy his little sneakers, but
oh man,
I just don't want to put them on and knee shrink down to his height. You want to buy it like this? You gotta get sneakers. Get these sneakers right now. Get these baby shoes. You gotta buy those sneakers and hang them up in your car window.
They're not little sneakers.
I'm with you because I feel like if people rock with you, you good. Because the thing, like I asked TK, I'm like, so what's better, love from the peers or the people? He said the peers. He said he rather other comedians.
Look, TK's a friend as well, and TK can do what TK is doing. And all respects to the dude. But
has he ever stolen from you?
Huh?
Has he ever stolen from you?
No, I hide my watches when TK come around. What watch? But and we all know each other. But for me, I don't play to the comics. There's certain comedy clubs I don't go to a lot because the room is dark and it make you dark, and you playing to the comics and they're laughing at the darkest stuff. people, and you see the audience, they're like, oh my God. And you can't play to just the comics. Right. See, the comics to me, we're darker, more cynical people. And if you play to the comics, my brother taught me, you don't play to an audience of one. You tell one joke that makes the whole world laugh. And so, and you challenge yourself to get better and better with every show. So, respects to TK, but honestly, I think what Kev is doing, he's doing the right thing. For me, I want to play to the majority of people and the comics. I want everybody to laugh. I want everybody to be included. But Kev, Kev's a funny dude. There's no saying he ain't funny. I disagree.
For 50 Shades of Black, were there certain things that you felt?
I disagree, and you know what? It ain't like he gonna beat me up. What, you gonna do, beat my knees up?
No, he's not. Were there certain things you felt were inappropriate? Like I know you said the menstruation scene was in the book, but not in the original 50 Shades of Grey. Were there things that you said?
We did that. There was a lot. See, with this movie, you have to learn. I learned this appropriateness, right? The greatest comedians were appropriate. They knew when to do what. And what I'm trying to do now as I make my movies is go, what's appropriate for the audience? So there's things I wanted to do in the movie, but I felt like women might go,
Like what?
See, that's too much. Because you could get away with some stuff with women, but at a point, it just ain't funny no more. Like a guy, we'll fart in the bed and the girl be like, oh, dude, you nasty.
That is not,
you
never
see how
funny.
she's smiling at you? But that's nasty. And you do it again, and she's like, see, this is why I hate you. You do it one more time, you sleep on the couch. You do it one more time after that, the relationship is over.
Yeah, it's just rude.
Yeah. So with a guy, the more you fart, the funnier it get. We be like, yo, you been farting for 9 hours, man. Yo, I had to move to do those things. So, so for women, I learned to take certain things out. We went to the book and we had a period scene in there, but we felt like it's not worth the laugh that we get with the groans that we get, because it's a topic that makes women go,
What was the period
so we took
scene?
it out.
Like you had sex with her on her period?
Yeah.
That's easy. That's regular.
Yeah, but it's easy, but girls don't feel great about it, so we took it out.
And a period don't stop nothing but a sentence.
I feel
And
like
most-
They don't feel great. They don't want to talk about it. They want you to do it. Don't get me wrong. If you tell a girl, nah, I don't do that on. It was nice knowing you, sir.
Yeah, I feel like guys feel worse about that than women do. We're like, it's just
No,
nothing.
y'all feel bad after it when the room looked like
crime scene.
a murder scene. Yeah. Then you be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to mess your sheets up. Do you want me to take care of this? Nah, I got it. You good. You good.
But the thing about going too far, you never know you went too far till you go too far most times.
Right. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And we did that. We tested it, and we found that scene, it was one of those scenes that was some people's favorite scene and was some people's least favorite scene. So we took the scene and was like, it's not worth it for the joy of the movie to take it. We got a lot of jokes, so we just took it out. And so, and for me, that's maturity, is listening and going, I want to make a movie that makes everybody laugh, that makes everybody feel comfortable. And although it's rated
Impossible,
R,
though. You can't please everybody.
but the majority,
Yeah, I got you.
majority, as long, look, sometimes I do my show, and I got a raw show, and sometimes people just go, oh, this isn't the young black guy I was looking to see. And so two guys will walk out, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, sir, but these other 4,000 people, they're cracking up, or these other 500 people, the majority laugh. Sensitive people, we live in a sensitive time. So, but for me as a filmmaker, I gotta go rated R. Who's the audience? This is dates, females. A lot of females coming to this movie with guys. So I'm gonna please them both. And this movie's really, really funny, and I'm proud of it.
As a filmmaker, how do you feel about the whole Oscar situation that's going on right now?
They didn't invite my black ass to begin with. I ain't never been there. I pick it every year.
They've never invited you to the Oscars?
Hell no.
I find that shocking. I mean,
Here's the thing. They don't respect comedies in the Oscars. That's what I would really, I think they need to have a comedy section in the Oscars.
That's
They need to really, because comedies is such a big part of movies and such a big part of what we do in everyday culture. For us not to be embraced as best actor in a comedy or best writer of a comedy, I think comedy really needs, beyond black.
Right.
But comedy is colorless. And as far as what's going on nowadays, I'm not big on trying to be accepted by any sect of people.
There you go.
I think what we do is for our audience. And I think for us, please let us in your doors. Please like us. If they like it, they like it. And if not, I'm not going to sit there and pick it. I'm just going to keep making more movies. I'm going to let it motivate me to making more movies so it's undeniable. And, look, we don't, It ain't like we go to Soul Train Awards and we nominate a bunch of white
There you
people.
go.
You know, I mean, when was the last time a white person won a Soul Train Award? Macklemore, that one year he had the black song. That song.
When the last time black people actually went to the Source Award, the Soul Train Awards, they accept their award?
Exactly. So we can't complain. And here's the thing: I don't want to teach this young culture to sit around and to complain about things. Me, I'm a go-getter. Go get it. You don't like something, you change it. You know how you change it? You motivate yourself every day to go make more movies that are Oscar worthy and go kill them. And then one day we have a blackout.
But what is Oscar worthy though? Like for me, like the great movies that I like growing up, I ain't never won no damn Oscar.
Who's your audience? The audience in the Academy, older,
White.
people. They like to see cinematography. They like, you know what I mean? They want to see trees and mountains. They want a story, the compelling story. It's the way you tell the story that is for that audience. They look at certain things. So if that's who you're playing to, then that's the kind of movies you should make. Were there some people that should have been nominated? Yes, but this is not the first time.
Right.
This has
Every
happened.
year this happens.
We get snubbed every fucking year.
Now, what do you think about Chris Rock hosting? Do you think he should host? Some people are saying he should boycott as well.
Or not boycott, but you know.
If we all gonna boycott, then let's all come to an understanding. Are we all boycotting or are we all not? And if we all gonna do this, then please, somebody put the memo out. Every black person is not gonna be a part of the Oscars. Now, what if we do this and it don't work?
But
If they get the best ratings ever, they're gonna be like, good, oh
We don't need
God,
'em.
we finally got those out of here.
But does the boycott matter if we ain't getting invited? No way. You can't boycott something you're not even invited
Exactly.
to. And I want Chris up there making white people feel uncomfortable.
Chris is the perfect dude to do this.
That's what I say. I love Chris
it's
Rock.
great material
I
for
do
him.
too.
Now he can go all no holds barred. Now we gonna miss a great monologue from Chris Rock. But here's the thing: I hear what Jada's saying. Jada's a friend. I've known Jada 30 years, and I get what she's saying, and what she's saying is not wrong. And I'm proud of her for standing up and being a voice. But my thing is, if as a friend, I would just go, not now, because right now I don't want you to look like you the angry wife that is mad that
My
your
man
husband
wasn't
didn't get
nominated.
No, this is his best performance. No, boo, I'm gonna go talk to Oscar. No, but your wife, that's your wife. You know what I'm saying? No, boo, you made me and the babies cry. The babies ain't cried their whole life. Even the other grown baby cried at this performance. No, I'm gonna talk to Oscar. Dear Mr. Oscar. So, I get what she's saying, and I think we all need to come together and figure out what is the proper remedy and solution for it. And it's not just in a moment that you do it and you call it a day. I think it's a conversation that needs to be had collectively. Spike is doing it. Spike just got his award. Was he gonna give it back? Thank you, Academy, for the Cecil B. DeMille Award, but I'm giving it back. Spike's like, that I'm keeping it.
Hey, but Chirac,
Thank you.
But Chirac
Thank you.
wasn't that good either.
Yeah, but
like you said, a lot of those movies that win Oscars and get nominated aren't that great.
you can't threaten them to. You don't want to threaten people to nominate you. You know what I mean? It's like, who does it? You gonna nominate me? I'm gonna you up. If you don't nominate Straight Outta Compton, I'm getting Ice Cube to come in here with the Jerry curl and you up. You don't want to do that. Let it be because of they get the movie, and that's a challenge for us, right? So let's take on the challenge creatively. And I think that there's a great solution in it, because we're going to inspire a whole new generation of young filmmakers, young cinematographers to go do great things. There's nobody greater than black people. You know why? We have been through so much. Right. That's why we play basketball like we do, because we never want to be poor again. That's what, you know what I'm saying?
It's a white lady doing sign language.
Oh, okay.
Over there.
I gotta go.
She said,
Okay.
She was like, nope.
Yes, that's right. So black people, we need to unite and do it. Oh, say the white woman said, I got to go.
She's like, get Marlon X out of here. Get Marlon X out of here right now.
See, that's the second time. I'm not white right now.
Well, 50 Shades of Black is January 29th.
January 29th, it comes out. It's in theaters. It's a great, really funny movie. Y'all can tweet me, Instagram, hit me on Twitter at Marlon Wayans, and tell me how you like the movie. I'll retweet if you liked it, if you hate it. I don't give a but just go out, Go check it out. I'm
I'ma be there
guaranteeing
that
you.
day.
Really funny. January 29th. Also, I'm doing stand-up at the Orpheum Theater January 22nd in New Orleans. Come out. February 12th through 14th, I'm in New York at Caroline's, New York on Broadway. February 19th, I'm at the Aztec Theater in San Antonio. February 20th, I'm at the House of Blues in Dallas. For all my dates, go to Marlon Wayans' Facebook fan page, and you'll see them all. And thank you guys, man. Always love. I appreciate you guys' support, and I love y'all show, man. Y'all
This
keep
is
it
such a
real.
different
Y'all got my
interview.
brother in trouble, but it's
Oh, damn it. We wanted to ask you about that.
don't ask me about Cosby. Thank you.
You know what? Everything about being unrapeable?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Wait, have you ever met an unrapeable woman?
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Marlon Wayans.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in